Hello, Taurus. Elsie here to give you a reading. It's just, reading I'm dropping through the week here for you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. My bull gang, how are you? I hope you're well. Thank you for clicking here. If you're new, I hope you will stay. Hope you'll hit that subscription button. There we go. Subscription button, and I hope that you'll hit the bell button as well. We're starting out with simplicity. Why do we need simplicity, please? Simplicity in what for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Simplicity in abundance. Interesting. Interesting. We have happiness. So I feel, Taurus, that you are someone who's a minimalist, is what I want to say. And although Taurus loves to have beautiful things, it doesn't mean that you have to have a lot of them, right? I feel like you are someone who sees the simplicity and the beauty in places that other people don't see it, because you do have an eye for beauty. I know this about fellow Tauruses. I am also a photographer as well as being a tarot reader, and I do see other people that I know that are Tauruses that have a beautiful eye for photography. I went to school for it, but it's really a natural thing to see, like Taurus sees a lot of beauty around them. We'll always notice it. So I think this is you. I think you're noticing the simplicity in the balance between happiness and abundance. It's like if you're constantly working for your stuff, that you could barely afford your house and your car and all of your things and stuff and things. I feel like you are happiest when you're living in simplicity. That's what I feel. We have an enlightenment here, and that could have come after. Oh, look at that. Enlightenment and leadership. I like those together. Enlightenment is bringing the potential for leadership in the future. So I feel like this happiness and abundance is the place where you're supposed to be, because I think where you're going to go is enlightenment and leadership, and potential leadership here. But it starts with abundance and happiness, right? And I think that abundance and happiness first, and then, yes, happiness first, and then money is a byproduct of happiness. But live simply. Yeah. Don't make it it doesn't need to be confusing. It is at its simplest state. It's the most pure, I believe. Sort of the minimalistic picture that we see here of the feather. Why couldn't I say that word? Okay, so what kind of emotions are we dealing with here? Tell me more. So we've got adversity and we've got change. Bottom of the deck, we've got peace. I am a being of love, and I realize I release negative energy. Gosh, I can't read today, y'all. Okay. All right, we have adversity, and I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Oh, I love that. And then change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Without movement. Adversity. You may be someone who lived with very little, is what I want to say. You may be someone who grew up in adversity, or grew up with very minimalistic. Maybe you grew up in a family, maybe you were impoverished, maybe you grew up with a lot of things, not having a lot of things your peers had. It felt like adversity. But I really think what it was doing is it was preparing you. Nonetheless, at the time, it feels hurtful and awful. The best way to learn is through challenges, right? That's what it's saying here. The best way to learn is through challenges. I feel like through challenges, that's where your abundance comes from. Because when you are a child of adversity, and maybe you weren't, but I think that's where this reading is. If you are the person who grew up in a lot of adversity, you end up having to be very flexible, right? Because if you're growing up in adversity, you just never know when the adults are going to pop off, right? So you have to be able to anticipate change and adversity at the same time. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You know that nothing ever stays the same. So understand, I think you learned that in your childhood, where things are constantly changing and in a little bit of chaos. It's, it's adverse conditions, I feel. But it leads you to being an abundant adult, because you realize that, in all of this adversity, although it was terrible, you realize that nothing ever stays the same, and therefore you become very flexible. You realize that you can't grow without movement, because you watched people in your childhood be very stuck in their energy. We have happiness here. I like it. Happiness in the change. So after the change comes, it is happiness. What are we doing? Sorry, guys. Yeah, it feels like you now have abundance, is what I want to say, but you've gone through a lot to get it. It's been a lot of adversity. I think that you choose happiness every day, Taurus. Because of the adversity you've been through, I think you choose to be happy. I don't think that every day is a happy day, Taurus, but I think you choose it. And I don't mean going through life with a sad face, feeling or trying to look happy on the outside while you're sad on the inside. I mean true happiness. I mean, I think that you've made a change here, and you've decided that you need to have true happiness here. And I think that's the movement that you made here. We have the masculine. The adversity also in the adult years could come from, right? Relationships, absolutely. We have change. Change is coming up with a contract or something that's written, something that we really got to go over with a fine-tooth comb to make sure everything's in place. Make sure that we go over all the details. Yeah, it feels like I could be caught. There could be some deception in this letter. You really need to go over it with a fine-tooth comb. So for those of you who are receiving any sort of messages, emails, be aware of like phishing emails, be aware of people trying to scam you. Just make sure that you're going through over details of email and regular mail, and don't answer anything that might cause a disruption in your abundance. Yeah. So you could be the masculine, or this could be your masculine. It looks like somebody here is trying to learn this lesson of simplicity through adversity. There is someone here who I'm connecting with that now has an abundance. And I feel that there is now, because you have an abundance, Taurus, that there is something now for you to lose. It almost feels as if growing up in adversity and simplicity, not having a lot of things around, it was almost a relief, because when you didn't have a lot of things around, you didn't have a lot of things to lose. But now I feel as though you have this abundance and you have a lot to lose. So I feel that there is somebody, Taurus, who is possibly going to communicate with you. I want you to make sure that you have a second set of eyes on whatever is said. It feels like you really need to go over the details. Card number 27 breaks down to a 9. The 9's concerning because it's Hermit energy, it's Virgo energy, going over the details. And then there's a 7 of spades here, which is the 7 of swords, which is lies, deceit, things that you don't see, things that you don't catch. So be aware that there is somebody who is going to be communicating with you. That could be a masculine if you are the masculine, and maybe you're the one thinking about communicating. So I think there's been a change in your attitude, is what I want to say, that with this abundance and everything that you've learned, you've got this wisdom and this changing attitude. I think it is leading all the way to happiness. It feels like it is. Tell me about adversity and simplicity for Taurus, please. Just listening. So adversity says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And then we come up with the Judgment card, the 10 of Wands, and the King of Swords. It feels like someone who is looking into the past is thinking about taking a chance Take it as it resonates. It feels like it's from your point of view, Taurus, that you're the one who wants to take a chance on the person from the past. There's a decision being made based in passion and logic. Taurus, I think somebody is coming to speak with you, someone who you've had some adversity with, someone who is making a decision to come forward, or maybe it's you that's making the decision, right? So take it as it resonates. I think it has to do with this masculine energy here. This person may be the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. This person may be someone that you've had some adversity with. Yeah. And I think that you've learned from this connection. It's the adversity, possibly, with this person that led to you changing. Yeah, it was an ending. Interesting. So I feel like when the adversity ends, the adversity that you're experiencing here, I feel is someone who's coming in and out of your life, and someone who is not usually speaking the truth to you. They make decisions, but they don't usually speak it aloud unless you ask. That's what I'm feeling. So it feels like somebody who I'm going to say irritates you, or who isn't necessarily clear with you. They may tell you things, but maybe don't tell you all the things. I feel like you were done with that adversity is what I want to say. You don't trust this person, that maybe you want to have another chance with them because you're passionate about them. You make passionate decisions when they come to town, or when you see them out in public, or whatever it is. But I feel like it always ends up in adversity with this person. And I think that you decided to focus on your abundance, that you're done. I don't want to deal in this adversity with this person anymore. I think you decided to make a change. But I think that understand that this person, because it's crowning the reading, I think this person is going to be communicating with you, or trying to communicate with you. So be careful of what, they're going to be communicating love, I feel, the Ace of Cups in the bottom right-hand corner. But I feel that there is something here that that you need to really watch for. I think it was the end of the adversity here, whether this was a relationship or a marriage or something that was stressful, that triggered the change of you to be happy. But it feels like this person's coming back here. Yeah, so we have the Eight of Cups. So the change was you walked away. You disconnected possibly from this person. Maybe you are the person. Maybe you are this person. Take it as it resonates. But it feels like you decided to disconnect or walk away here. That you realize that this is the change that was going to make you the happiest. There you are, Taurus. Yeah, I feel like you decided it was you that needed to walk away. I think that you really have feelings for this person. I think you still have. I think present, you have feelings for this person. I feel like you still want to speak with them, and you're wondering if they're still, if they are going to take this opportunity to come forward and ask you for some sort of a decision to be made. They're gonna ask you something that's really hard. I think that they're coming forward for you, Taurus. They walked away and now they're coming back, right? The Eight of Cups. There you are, the Hierophant. It's someone that you've known for a long time, someone you have history with or nostalgia with. It's like someone who you've exchanged gifts with. Like it's someone who is a dear friend, someone who sees you. Like it really seems like this is a connection that was really good until it wasn't. The Five of Wands is here. And I feel like that you still wonder, maybe not necessarily beat yourself up about, but maybe you're still in indecision about whether or not this person was a soulmate. Because I don't think you can stop thinking about them. Yeah. This letter might be telling you something about an ending. This person might be connecting with you to let you know that there's been an ending in their life. Tell me about the communication, please. Tell me about that letter. Tell me about that letter for Taurus, please. Tell me about that letter for Taurus. Yep, somebody's going to tell you that something has ended. What's ended, please? Contents of the letter. The balance ended. Tell me more. Okay, so this person's going to tell you that they were in a relationship and they no longer are. They lost balance in their relationship and it ended up in your person being hurt really badly or deceived or lied to or cheated on. You know, all the terrible things that could happen. I feel like you don't really know whether or not you should believe what's in the letter, the email, the text, whatever it is. The Seven of Swords is present, which tells me that there's some doubt or deceit, or you think it's illusion or something like that. So it feels like somebody wants to balance, wants to bring in a message of, you know, let you know how they feel about you. And that's what's in the letter. But I also feel like you don't necessarily trust it. Tell me about the masculine, please. Who's the masculine? How's Taurus going to know this is them or this is their masculine? How's Taurus going to know? How's Taurus going to know? Thank you. Well, it looks like there's going to be some communication. Who is this person? This person could be Leo. They could be Aries, Sagittarius. It feels like this person is someone who has lots of opportunity for emotional things, right? So it feels like that they're constantly in an overwhelm of opportunity, emotional opportunity that seems to find them. This person, I think, is someone who's really bright, someone who doesn't mind taking the spotlight, someone who's in a growth period, might have children, who is probably quite happy in their own right. Yes. But you don't trust them. You don't trust this person at all. The communication comes into you and it's an emotional communication and you don't trust it. Because I think you've been at these stairs before, their threshold before. It feels like I don't trust this person. Tell me why you don't trust them. I don't trust them to make a decision about passionate things. I don't trust them to make a decision about passionate. Oh, you don't trust what they say to you because you think that they just say things out of passion. You don't trust that they think these things through. The Page of Wands is very impulsive, right? Not kind of paying attention, not really making a plan, just kind of going with the flow and, taking care of whatever comes at them. I feel like this person is someone who makes decisions impulsively. And they are someone who really is very attracted to you, and someone who really wants to have some type of relationship with you, but they're very apprehensive because of the adversity that you have experienced with them. They're really apprehensive, right? It's in the moon energy. It's like I can't see the way forward. I think this is what I want. I'm really passionate about it. I'm passionate about the person, but there's 5 wands here. I'm a little bit of indecision. I'm not really sure. Is there competition here? Like there's a lot of questions in the moon energy, right? A lot of questions because there's been adversity here before. Yeah. All right. We're going from here. Okay. All right. Give us some information. Of course, need to know. Okay. Sorry. I wasn't supposed to reach for those, sorry. All right, Taurus. who we're going to talk about. Who is this person? That makes more sense. Yeah. Who are we going to, who is this person? Maybe you can give you some ideas of who this person is with a little more detail. Give Taurus some detail. If this is their reading, please let them know through the details that they would be resonant with. Tell me about Taurus. This person could be a Libra. They could be very balanced. They could be someone who works in the justice system. This person's warm as the sun, so they could have Leo as well, but this person has a really pleasant and balanced disposition. They might even be Libra rising, but this is a past life connection. So I feel like the reason that you are going to, I feel like you are going to entertain the letter. It feels like there is information in there that needs to be spoken about. I think that it will be. I think that you were the person that walked away here, and this is a past life connection. It is, look at all those signs. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, we have Libra, we have Leo. It feels like there is a change, or going to be a change in the way that you move in your life, because this person's coming back. It's almost like you make an accommodation to see them. The end of the waiting is near. It feels like they're right around the corner. That's what it feels like. Yeah, the soulmate is right here, but you're really an indecisionist about what to do because you walked away for a reason, right? You walked away for a reason, Taurus. Tell me more. This person is a soulmate. You might be seeing sevens. For some of you, it's not going to be this year. If this person has Earth in the chart, someone new, it could be someone new. For some of you, we have more Earth in the chart. There you are, Taurus. So it feels like there is someone who is coming with new energy. And whenever the death card is present to me, the transformation is not only an ending and a beginning, but an actual transformation of the energies, right? I think that somebody here is coming to speak with you, Taurus, or send you a letter or communicate with you. And this person is someone who is feeling badly about how things ended, and they're still carrying a torch for you. I think this is going to make you very happy. Yeah, this person's been watching you. Wow, look at that. This person's been watching you. They're actually bringing in an opportunity for you to invest either financially or in their life, or them in you. They're pretty serious. Yeah, I think this is why we've got this happiness here. I think, yeah, there we go. There's the Lovers. The person that walked away is coming back, and they're bringing the cup. Yeah, they're bringing the 9th cup back. So they know that you are the wish fulfillment, Taurus. All right. Whew. Kind of exhausted, y'all. It was a long way around, yeah? I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I'm out for now. See ya in a couple days. Bye-bye.